Today we have more tweets from James Gunn debunking, shutting down rumors that are coming out. Now, ever since the Hollywood Reporter article, I want to say, ever since then, there's just been one thing after another coming out from different media outlets, different articles, claiming all these different things. And James Gunn has been shooting down a lot of them. So this time, he said, "There are few reporters I love more than Adam B. Very. Truly a good guy. But in this case, he needs to get a new source as this is entirely untrue." And what he is referring to is this article that says, "A well placed source tells Variety that James Gunn and Peter Safran are exploring the possibility of incorporating Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson's Batman into their wider DC universe." So basically saying, not true. He says entirely untrue. So not even a little bit of truth to this. So it seems like Robert Pattinson's Batman slash Matt Reeves universe will stay separate from the rest of the DC live action universe, according to what James Gunn is saying. That's how I would interpret it. It doesn't seem like they're getting rid of his Batman or anything like that, but it seems like it will be a separate thing, which it was from the beginning. Well, in the beginning, it was Ben Affleck's Batman, but once it turned into a separate thing with Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, it has been understood that Robert Pattinson's Batman is like a Earth 2 separate type of, it's his own thing, his own universe. He does not exist with the other DC live action characters that we have seen, kind of like Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. That is also a separate universe as well. Another thing that came out was regarding Wonder Woman 3 and the fact that the studio kind of turned down the script that Patty Jenkins had turned into them for Wonder Woman 3. Then it was being said that Patty Jenkins left because they gave her notes and told her to change certain things and she didn't want to, so she left. There's been a lot being said. Well, Patty Jenkins actually addressed this. She said, "Sigh, I'm not one to talk about private career matters, but I will not allow inaccuracies to continue. Here are the facts. I originally left Rogue Squadron after a long and productive development process when it became clear it couldn't happen soon enough, and I did not want to delay Wonder Woman 3 any further. When I did, Lucasfilm asked me to consider coming back to Rogue Squadron after Wonder Woman 3, which I was honored to do, so I agreed. They made a new deal with me. In fact, I am still on it, and that project has been in active development ever since. I don't know if it will happen or not. We never do until the development process is complete, but I look forward to its potential ahead." So I do remember hearing about when she left Rogue Squadron, and that kind of, set everyone off to think that it was so she could give the attention to Wonder Woman 3, and it seems like that was the reason. But they still wanted her to come back to do Rogue Squadron after, and she agreed to do that. When there started being backlash about Wonder Woman 3 not happening, the attractive clickbait false story that it was me that killed it or walked away started to spread. This is simply not true. I never walked away. I was open to considering anything asked of me. And obviously that's referring to making changes to the script, because that's what the story was saying, is that she was asked to make changes and she said no and walked away. It was my understanding there was nothing I could do to move anything forward at this time. DC is obviously buried in changes they are having to make, so I understand these decisions are difficult right now. So she is completely saying, just completely throwing that whole thing out the window, that she was asked to make changes and didn't want to, so walked away. That I wasn't really sure how to take that when I heard it. I wasn't sure if it was believable or not, because it seemed like that would be, directors get notes all the time, or they get feedback about changes that the studio wants to make to the script, and it didn't seem to me like that would be a reason for her to leave, because it seemed like she really wanted to do Wonder Woman 3, which is obvious because she left Rogue Squadron to come and do that movie. So it didn't seem like she wouldn't want to do another Wonder Woman movie, even if it meant changing something, but she's saying that there wasn't even really an option. I do not want what has been a beautiful journey with Wonder Woman to land on a negative note. I have loved and been so honored to be the person who got to make these last two Wonder Woman films. She is an incredible character. Living in and around her values makes one a better person every day. I wish her and her legacy an amazing future ahead, with or without me. Walking side by side with Linda Carter, an absolute legend and beacon of goodness and light, has been a thrill. I have learned so much from her and will cherish her as a friend and mentor always. My crew has been like family and fought every day to give the world the best films they could. And Gal Gadot, where do I even begin? Gal is the greatest gift I have received in this whole journey. A cherished friend, inspiration, and sister. There are no words I can use to convey how magical she is. She is the walking embodiment of Wonder Woman in real life and a better person than the world can imagine. Never once in the millions of moments I have spent with her did I see anything less. She is a gift to this world, and even more so to me. Lastly, but most importantly, thank you to the incredible Wonder Woman fans and for all of your love and support. Wonder Woman fans are often not the most visible in the media and online, but I want you to know that we have always seen and celebrated you and your importance. You were first and foremost in our minds every day we made the last two films. You are the best and most loving people, and I look forward to always celebrating you. Thank you all for this wonderful journey. Keep up in the Wonder Woman spirit. Any day that you face struggles, try asking, what would Wonder Woman do? I hope her beacon of love, truth, and justice is always there to lead the way for you, as she has done for me. So that was what she posted on social media to address this whole thing. I mean, it kind of makes you wonder if she was willing to make changes. Like she said, I was willing to do anything asked of me for, regarding the story, the script. It makes you wonder what where they want to take Wonder Woman in the DC universe moving forward with this whole new plan. There's really no way of knowing right now. Like she said, they are buried in changes and they have to make a lot of difficult decisions. I don't imagine that it means they don't want another Wonder Woman movie. When that first story came out and I made a video about it, I said the same thing. I'm pretty sure, like, they have to have Wonder Woman in their universe. Um, and they have talked plenty about Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, so it's obviously a priority to have the Trinity at the center of the DC universe. But we're just not going to know until we find out what the plan is moving forward. And James Gunn actually replied and said, I can attest that all of Peter and my interactions with you were only pleasant and professional. So both of them kind of coming out and confirming that their interactions were not hostile in any way, or, you know, trying to, like, the article was kind of trying to make it seem like there was like this, struggle between the two, where they weren't really on this, like, they like kind of making it seem like they weren't getting along, or just, you know what I mean, not making it seem like a peaceful thing, and like she said no and walked away. Well, it doesn't seem like that was the case. I really do hope they keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I don't see why casting would be the issue with anyone who has been cast in any role, really. I think it's just a matter of the plan that they have laid out moving forward. Maybe they are not going to give her another solo movie. Maybe they just want to have her in other films. I don't know. All we can really do is speculate at this point. And like I said before, James Gunn has been very responsive and involved on Twitter regarding articles that are coming out, rumors. He's been shutting down a lot of rumors, not just from like big name media, but also like scoopers. So he has been, I think, trying to really keep people, like, trying to help the fans to see that a lot of the stuff that is coming out is not true. And I think it just goes to show that the past couple, in recent time, in recent weeks, there has been a lot of just like nonsense coming out from all of these different outlets, and different articles and all of these things. It's just kind of a lot of things being spewed around and being thrown around with as just rumor. They're just rumor. He's shutting down a lot of it. So it's going to be hard to, we're not going to really know anything for sure unless he shoots it down, which he's been doing. And when we see when they present everything to the fans. So I'm not really going to be worried about anything like that. I don't think there's any reason to panic or anything as far as the universe is concerned, because we don't know yet. We don't know anything that's official or concrete. And as much as he has been, and now Patty Jenkins as well, has been saying that all of these things are false, a lot of the things that are coming out that come out before the slate they're probably not going to be. I mean, that's a lot of things that he's been saying are false recently, and now Patty Jenkins also. So, a lot of this stuff is just rumor, and I'm glad that they're taking the time. I know that they don't like to. This is probably not stuff that they like to do, but seeing how fans react to this stuff that's being said, and when the author of the article says, like, a well-placed source, a reputable source, someone that they can trust, fans get worried. So I'm glad that they're addressing things and, kind of telling fans directly from them what's going on. But just wanted to share that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sure there will still be plenty more to talk about in, weeks and months ahead. But thank you guys for your support on the channel. Don't forget to check out any videos you might have missed recently and shorts as well. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.